What's up everybody, Andrew from the Southern Outdoorsman here, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Core kit from First Lite. This is replacing their Solitude system. A couple weeks ago we did a review on the Phase kit. I'll link that down below so you can go check that out. But we're going to be giving you our perspectives on this, again being from the Southeast after using this for a full season last year. We hunted with it all year before it was released. So this is our honest opinion of it. So one thing I want to address right off the bat is I am from Alabama. I hunt mostly in the Southeast. I do take trips to other parts of the country, but most of my hunting is done below the Mason-Dixon line. We have milder winters. In our Phase review video, we were talking about how the Phase is probably the most versatile piece for a southern hunter. It will get you through most of your temperature ranges, and I mentioned that only on the coldest hunts could I not wear the Phase. This is what I put on during those coldest hunts. When it got below, say, 35 degrees, and it was windy or it was just humid and cold, this is what I would end up switching to pretty much every time. It's got 80 grams of Primaloft Gold in the body and 60 grams in the arms. So it's super warm. It's very, very warm. On those coldest hunts, what I'm typically doing is I'm, again, layering with this piece. I'll have a furnace hoodie, some heavyweight merino hoodie underneath this, and that got me down through the absolute coldest hunts here in Alabama last year, which was probably somewhere in the low 20s, maybe high teens. One thing I wanted to address right here in the beginning before we get to more of the technical aspect, the pocket layouts, everything with this jacket, is for the past 2 seasons I've been running the Solitude 2.0, which is the windproof Solitude that First Lite came out with. That's a great jacket, and this is, again, what is replacing that. And there's some, for me, very noticeable upgrades. First of all, I wear a large. I'm about 5'10", weigh 200 pounds, and the Solitude large fits like an XL. It's very big, it's a little bit more bulky, and it's heavier than this. It's noticeably heavier than this jacket. This large on me fits more like a large. It's much more athletic fit. It'd be definitely easier to bow hunt out of. It's easier to shoulder a rifle with, yet it still is easy to layer with. So they did a really good job with the athletic cuts on this jacket. So you maintain, full range of motion however you need to shoulder a rifle or draw a bow, even when you're layered underneath it. And it's warm enough where I'm really never having to throw on like a bunch of layers underneath this. So on most hunts with this jacket, I might have a thinner base layer, like a next to skin base layer, kind of like a shirt, like a merino shirt or a synthetic shirt. And then maybe I'll have that more heavyweight merino hoodie on it, like the First Lite Furnace. And then I'll have this on top of that. And again, that gets me through pretty much my entire season, which I really enjoy. So another big comparison point for me between the Core system and the Solitude system is the first word that comes to mind for me is it's just sleek. It's more sleek with the pocket design. Again, it's thinner. It fits more like a large. It has more of an athletic fit to me. And you can really see it with the chest pockets. That's one of my favorite things. You have outside access into those chest pockets. So when I'm in the saddle, I can put my hands right here and keep them warm and be ready to go if something walks out. I can store things right here. And I just really like that pocket design where I can access it from the outside. Also on your belly pockets, it's kind of the same thing. The kit link, the new magnetic kit link system is right on top of your belly pockets. So it's not a zipper on the side of the jacket anymore. They're actually kind of integrated on top of each other. And again, we're going to go over this in more detail when we pitch it over to Jacob here in a second. But I really like this because, again, it just cuts down on the bulk and everything is just right here on your chest and easy to access. So really, to wrap it up, the overall fit is just more streamlined to me, which I really enjoy. On the bibs, I didn't wear the bibs as much last year, but again, on those really cold hunts, I did wear them a lot. And towards the end of the season, I found myself carrying these bibs a little bit more than the Phase bibs. As far as layout, these bibs are very, very similar to the Phase bibs as far as pocket design and everything goes, but it's made with the Primaloft Gold insulation. So again, it's gonna get you down into those colder temperatures. So the last thing I'm gonna touch on is the packability of this system. I never walk in wearing this system. It's too warm to actually walk around in. This is something that I'm gonna strap to my backpack or stuff down in my backpack, walk to my stand, and I'm gonna put it on once I get set up. First Lite, I think, did a really good job of upgrading the insulation quality, which eliminated bulk and increased warmth. So the Primaloft Gold insulation gives you more warmth, but it's a lot less bulky than the Solitude system. So the Core system packs down noticeably smaller and cleaner than the Solitude. So just to show you a comparison really quick, this is the Solitude jacket. Again, this is a large. I'm about 5'10", 200 pounds. And you can see how far this comes down. It comes down below my groin. And like I said, it's pretty big jacket. Again, I feel like it fits like more of an XL. So now we're gonna compare it to the Core jacket. Okay, so now I'm wearing the core jacket. As you can see, it's a lot less bulky. The material doesn't come down as far on my waist, which I really like. The Solitude came down to about right here. I feel like that's a lot of wasted material, honestly. This is shorter in the front, a little bit longer in the back, which I like. And as you can see, it is nice and streamlined all the way around. So really like this jacket.
Hey guys, it's Jacob. Now I'm going to go over a lot more technical understanding of the differences and some of the upgrades on the new core jacket in BIBS. So starting from the top, we have a removable hood. That is something that First Lite originally had in the Solitude line. Again, they're keeping that with the core line for the adjustable hood along with the removable hood, so you can take the hood off if you're a person that doesn't like to wear a hood, especially maybe bow hunting. Also, another feature from the top of the jacket that I think a lot of bow hunters are really going to like is the new contour shooter's collar, which is a shorter collar, kind of gets out of the way a lot more when you got your bow coming back to full draw. And that's another really nice upgrade that, again, a lot of people have been requesting the last couple of years from First Lite, and they did that with the core. As we're coming down the jacket, we have the new auto-closing magnetic kit link system. This is something that was really handy for us last year. Personally, me and Andrew really like it more so than the old zipper kit link system. It's a little bit easier on your wrist. Again, not having those zippers kind of rub up and down your hand and your wrist and your arm on those colder days. And also, again, it works very well even in high wind situations. Again, we're wearing these jackets in the boat, hunting, and going 35 miles an hour, and there'd be no wind coming through this jacket or the phase jacket. Also, they have a redesigned zipper pocket system for the belly pockets. Previously on the Solitude jacket, the zippers were cut at a 90-degree angle going straight down the side of the jacket. And one thing that we realized is specifically in certain situations, you could be leaning over. If you had something in your pocket or like your keys, there's a decent chance those keys or something could fall out of those pockets. These new pockets on the core jacket are cut at a 45-degree angle, so nothing can fall out of your pockets, and it gives you a lot more storage capability. Again, if you're putting some gloves, a beanie, or anything down in your jacket pocket while you're changing out layers up in the stand. Again, just like the phase jacket, the core has a two-way zipper, which makes it really easy to be able to dump heat when you're in the stand. Again, if you're walking in with it, typically me and Andrew pack our core jacket and bibs into our hunting area, and then we put them on once we get up in the tree or at the base of the tree. But if you need to dump some heat, it's really easy to be able to unzip that lower zipper and be able to dump a lot of heat out of your jacket without actually having to take the jacket off. Also in the back of the jacket, just like the Solitude, it is cut for a safety harness pass-through. So it's super easy to, again, wear your safety harness underneath this jacket, put this jacket on when you get to the tree, at the base of the tree, pull your safety harness tether out and be able to stay fully attached the whole way, and again, not have to worry about putting your safety harness over the top of these jackets. Like Andrew mentioned earlier, the body of this jacket has 80 grams of PrimaLoft Gold insulation, which is some of the best insulation on the market you can get, and in the arms it's 60 grams of insulation of the PrimaLoft Gold. It's a really big upgrade compared to what First Lite was using with the old Solitude jacket. So again, what that allows us to do, be able to have a more streamlined jacket and bibs that's less bulky, that still adds more warmth, which is huge, again, especially if you're a bow hunter or any kind of active whitetail hunter across the country. All right, so a couple other features about the core jacket that we really liked is the new cuff design with the silent snaps. Allows you to be able to get a lot tighter fit than what the Solitude used to have, which was just an elastic cuff. So again, you can tighten it down a lot more to mitigate a lot more heat loss through the actual cuff itself. So another small detail, but it's a big upgrade when it comes to the core jacket, is the slick fabric that First Lite's using in the actual inside the sleeves of this jacket. It makes layering a lot easier. Your hoodie or whatever you're wearing underneath this jacket, your base layers aren't bunching up on your sleeves, getting caught on some of the inside fabric. With the new slick fabric, it's really easy to put the jacket over your layers and again, not have it bunch up on your arms where you're spending 5-10 minutes trying to readjust everything. So now we're gonna look at the core bibs. The core bibs, I feel, are a big upgrade, not only in packability compared to what we were wearing the last couple of years with the Solitude, but also just overall warmth. When we're talking about warmth, one interesting aspect about this bib is on the chest panel right here where you have the muff, the hand muff in here, it's a total of 140 grams of PrimaLoft Gold. So that's extremely warm in your chest to help keep your core warm. Once you get below the chest panel of these bibs, the lower panel and the back panel of these bibs have a total of 80 grams of PrimaLoft Gold insulation. And then in the legs, it's 60 grams of PrimaLoft Gold insulation. So again, very warm, but again, a lot more sleek design because of the upgraded insulation, which makes a lot more packable and lighter weight when you're carrying into the field. The core bibs and the phase bibs have very similar pocket layouts. If you want to see a detailed breakdown of the phase jacket and bibs with the phase kit, We'll have that link down in the video description below, and you can go check out that video from a few weeks ago. But again, it has the front chest pocket. Again, easy place to put your keys. Again, super secure, or phone, whatever you want to throw in here in your front chest pocket. You have the hand muffs. As you get lower, on the bibs, on both sides of the bibs, you have the adjustable belt system. You can fine tune the fit based off what kind of layering you have underneath this bibs, which allows you to be able to kind of expand and snug up the bibs to get the perfect fit for you. Also on these bibs, a little bit lower down on your thighs, you have the 2 cargo pockets that allow for top entry, along with the side entry on the inside of your leg, which makes it really nice, especially if you're sitting down in a tree stand, to be able to get into those pockets a lot easier from the side than it is from the top, just with the compression of your leg being sit down. These bibs also have the full length side zippers, which First Lite is known for from a lot of their older whitetail line products. So again, it's very easy getting in and out of these bibs in any kind of situation with your boots on, so you don't have to take your boots off to get in and out of the system. One big aspect about the jacket and the bibs of the new Core line is the upgraded windproof membrane. It is very, very quiet. You can't even tell there's a windproof membrane in the jacket and bibs, but it works extremely, extremely well. This is something First Lite's been working on for the last few years, because they knew at some point they wanted to be able to upgrade some of the windproof membranes that they've been using in some of their other whitetail lines, and this is a big upgrade for us. So again, super lightweight, super durable, but also the big thing is, again, it's super, super quiet, the face fabrics, both on the jacket and the bibs. Well, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this gear review of the new Core kit from First Lite. If you want to check out the Phase kit review we did a few weeks ago, we have the link down in the video description. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll catch you back here on the next video from the Southern Outdoorsman. Y'all stay Southern.